Hi, everybody. How we doing? I had to think for a minute to figure out how to do exactly that. I just want to give everyone a heads up. I have no idea if he's actually going to show up. But we're going to wait. We didn't hear back, which to me means yes. JJ said that she hadn't heard back from him, so we're just going to wait. He could show up, he could not. But we're going to sit here in tension, and I'm going to just kind of like get in the zone, if that's okay. He'll do this as easy as breathing, so don't forget to breathe. No telling with Peppo. Yeah, like last time I waited, we waited 4 hours. I said a window from 4 to 8, and they showed up at like 10, and I was gassed. So hopefully that doesn't happen this time. But truthfully, my plan is like I'll wait till 8, and then I'll probably leave. And that'll be that. But oh my goodness. Rockin', thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. Oh, cool shit, you guys. Bell had Scorpio hanging overhead during another exchange yesterday. What does that mean, Drew? Do you guys want me to look at the sky so you can see what's above? Isn't that Draco? That's that little tiny one right above me. Looks like in the shape of the Dipper, but that's too small to be the Dipper. I don't know. You star people, let me know. Thought I saw Scorpio on the horizon. Well, here comes the sun, which is a bummer because I was really hoping that it would be dark when they got here, but I don't. I think the boat is shortly after 7. So hopefully they caught this boat. Oh, cool. Okay, Drew, I'll give it a look. There was a comment left in the Discord all about the star meeting from yesterday. It's so cool. Okay, cool. I'll definitely look into that. Sorry, I'm just sitting here in silence because I'm just like getting in Delilah brain and trying to think about, how she would feel about seeing Edgar like this on the anniversary and all that kind of stuff. I'm just kind of like getting in the brain space. My only goal for this scene, I don't care what happens, but my only goal is to give Peppo a cool scene and like a choice so that he can walk away and have, a juicy thing to think about in RP. That's our only goal today, is to be cryptic and weird. And have a Dr. Pepper. Ain't that just every day for Dell? Maybe, but maybe. I'm not sure I can top yesterday, though. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. You fucking fires of souls of poets in my body. Not to have my own head up my ass, but I genuinely have no idea how I said some of the things I said yesterday. So I'm just kind of like, well, shit. There's no topping that. Fuck. Okay, all right. This is our rabbit song, so we're gonna turn this off here. Has anybody tried the blackberry Dr. Pepper? No, but I've tried the strawberry one, and the strawberry one is good. I would talk to you guys about what I'm thinking, but I kind of want to surprise you as well. So I'm so sorry. I'm going to sit here in silence, but I figured you would want me to stream this and not. So we're getting the full experience, which is just me chilling and waiting. And hopefully they fucking show up, man. But if not, that's just how it goes. Hell yeah, we're vibing. Okay. I think I might change this one more time here. Hold on. Let me find the right mood for me. Oh, you know what? This will get me there. That's what she said. Oh, thanks, Kaz. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. How is everybody? Who we got in here? Lacey, your speech and the whole thing yesterday was so cool. The wine tasting, rum tasting, it was like a real wine tasting. It was fantastic. Thank you. No, thank you. That was crazy cool RP, man. I was really impressed by that. Wonderful attention to detail, yeah. We're just gonna let the Cinecam go for a bit. Oh my god. I just realized we might be fucking filthy. No, we're good. Okay. We climbed up a goddamn mountain, you guys. I just wanted to make sure we weren't covered in fucking dirt. Oh. Could you imagine? Don't zoom in on her ass, Cinecam. Come on. I'm relying on you. Do I smell good? Does my ass look good in this jeans? Am I clean, right? Oh my god. Actually, that's a really good point. Not that button. Conditions. Jasmine, bourbon, and smoke. We're all good. I hit another button by mistake. Hold on. That fucking boob jiggle, though, whenever they go into their active stance, dude. Jesus. Red Dead, please. Oh, so I should tell you guys something else, which is pretty cool. So I asked JJ and Fen to wait in Annisburg and with a prepaid ticket for when he showed up. And if he showed up alone, great. And if he showed up with other people, to escort everyone to the bar and then be like, we'll be right back. We're just going to lead him up there and then we'll come back and serve you guys drinks. Yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool. And also I just thought it was cool to be able to give, you know, Tuesday and Dinah a scene with them or with Peppo. So, yeah, hopefully, you know, I don't want them to rush up here, you know, so hopefully that's good. Damn, that means a lot. Yeah, Lacey, for real. It was fucking awesome. It was really cool. And it, you know, it gave me an opportunity to explore some of Delilah's backstory in a very cool way. Like, you know, I got to, I still can't get over that moment, you guys, where I was like, you know, close your eyes and try to discern the smells and pull them apart, and maybe you'll even be able to smell the wood of the barrel. And JJ's like, oak, maybe? And then all of a sudden, y'all were like, and in an aged oak barrel. And I was like, whoa, fuck yeah. Nuts. Maybe that's natural for rum, I don't know, but it was good. I do like in my headcanon, I don't know what kind of tree the mother tree is, but I like the idea that the rum is aged in the barrels of fallen mother trees. You know, like not purposely cutting them down, but at least some of the barrels. Like maybe you guys have like 3 or 4 barrels that are mother tree barrels and this is like mother rum or something, or blood rum. Which is pretty cool. Yeah, man, that was awesome. So good. No, I didn't, Lily. I kept it here. Well, I just hope it's good enough. I think it'll be okay. You know, worst case scenario, like you've got like some pretty killer camera angles all around, you know? But the Cinecam, I think with somebody else sitting here, it'll be really cool. I might pee real quick. You guys think I got time to pee? I'm gonna pee. I'll be right back. Okay, people who are just joining, we're going to run some ads here in about 40 seconds, which should keep us for another hour. Thank you so much. Keep in mind, if you have a Turbo, a Twitch Prime, or sub to the channel, you don't see ads. Never required, always appreciated.
Your guest has arrived.
Thank you, JJ. Thank you.
We did run into Julius and Isabella. So I'm gonna go have a chat with them for a little bit.
All right. We'll be fine alone. Thank you.
Thank you, Yay.
You're welcome. I'm sure we'll be seeing each other again.
May I have a seat?
Please do.
It's been a long time since I have been in this position. It has been an even longer time since I have had such a beautiful view.
Where have you been?
I have been away. What difference where?
Just curious if you would tell me, I suppose. You seem well, stronger.
God be thanked. I'm feeling wonderful. I'm feeling stronger than ever. I'm feeling optimistic. I'm feeling encouraged. You may even say I'm feeling excited. You know what it means to feel excited?
I think so.
Tell me, what do you feel, Delilah?
In this moment or about you coming home?
How about both?
Curious. Hopeful. And dare I say, a little proud.
Proud, you say?
Mm.
And tell me, what has made you so proud?
The man that walked into that meeting was not the man that left here 2 years ago.
See? The man that left a few years ago was a veritable beast, biting and clawing and hungry.
And what? You no longer hunger?
Would you believe me if I were to tell you no?
No.
I see you still have your sight then. It is true I have an appetite still. But I hunger for something different.
Tell me what you hunger for, Edgar.
The world and everything in it.
That is quite the appetite.
See? Perhaps it is not that big. Perhaps I have seen much of the world. And big portions of it I am disinterested in. I have had my taste, and it's not becoming to me.
On that we agree.
But there is something here that I have seen that is mine. And this is very much suited to my taste. See?
What is it about Guarma that called you home?
I've spent my life on the road, on the sea, in the saddle. I have had a taste of it all. I abhorred the idea. I abhorred the thought of having roots anywhere. When I come to Guarma, I planted roots. But before they came too deep, I departed. I had to be sure. I am sure now. And I have returned. And I have begun watering the roots. I have begun to feed the roots. And this tree that I tend to will grow and it will bear fruit. Hitherto.
Tell me, Edgar, do you dream?
This is a very curious question. What are you getting at?
Simply that. Do you dream?
Dreams are very strange. They are so personal that oftentimes it is difficult and fruitless to try to communicate them to another. If I did, they would be mine, and mine alone. For the surest way to making a dream not come true is to reveal it. However, this dream of mine, I will share with you. But I will not do it here in words. I will show you, and you will witness it come to fruition before your eyes. Everyone here in Guarma will. This I can assure you.
I believe you.
And do you dream?
Not usually.
Does Delilah, the Bruja of Omens, does she, if not dream, does she want, does she yearn, does she long?
Yes. But not for the same things you do, it would seem. Power, money. Those things never really interested me.
Then pray tell me, what is it that you would long for, that you are after?
An equal. An understanding. A mirror, I guess.
And what do you mean by this? I don't believe I understand your meaning.
It's alright, not many do. I would like to help you, Edgar. Hmm. Always so suspicious of me.
I didn't say I doubted you.
I didn't say you were wrong, too.
It would be a dangerous thing to put faith in someone so powerful.
Yes, it would. But one could also say it's a dangerous thing to feed someone so hungry, lest I be devoured along with the rest of the island. It seems some things have changed, Edgar,
See,
but some things have not.
many things have changed. I was witness to them 2 days ago.
Mm.
Things have changed in such a way that I could not imagine. One might say things took a turn for the worse, that the foundation of Guarma has been broken.
Oh, and
See,
why do you say that?
Do you not agree?
No, I don't.
I have said for many time since coming here that this island was built on pillars. Pillars that were holding them up. There was the militia. There was the spiritual pillar of La Madre. There was then the Queen of Guarma. The Homies Bar. There was the Lila. And lastly, there is the Castilians and those that reside in the castle. A fifth pillar also remains, though it is not too much focus on, and that is the inhabitants and the villagers that have been living here. These pillars seem to have fallen to disrepair. Do you disagree?
I do. I'm curious as to why you say that, though. Is that actually what you see? Or does that make it easier for you, that tale?
I tell you frankly, what I have witnessed. And see, it does make it easier. But I'm not after things that are easy. And something being easy or difficult is not the question here.
Remember that. Remember this moment at the end of our conversation. But for now, please continue.
There is not much to say beyond what I have just mentioned.
You didn't enjoy the ritual of blood and fire?
I protest against it.
And why is that?
I left without concerning myself of the victor.
Oh?
See?
A little birdie told me otherwise, Edgar. Don't lie to me now.
And who is this birdie?
One with a broken wing. And does it matter?
No, I don't think it does. Especially because this birdie is an intermediary and seems to have lost some of the information along the way.
Careful now.
You are hearing from the source currently. Do you trust the bird more than the source?
And I want to trust the source. But I wouldn't be surprised if the well was poisoned. And I wouldn't blame you for lying to me either.
I'm very curious what this birdie has said, because what I tell you now is fact.
Maybe it is.
No, I'm
Maybe
telling you
lied
it
to
is.
My birdie. Fair enough, if you say so. So you didn't care who won or who lost?
I came to witness a Guarman ritual, a Guarman ceremony. I came to witness it but I did not witness it. Seems as though things are changing. That is okay. It's no problem. We must adapt to the changes.
The ritual of blood and fire is between the two men who proclaimed it, Edgar.
Exactly.
The
Except it
people
was
who
not.
bear witness are of their choosing and theirs alone. It's always been that way. If you challenged me to blood and fire, would you want anyone watching?
This duel, I was under the impression, was to be against two, but it was not. It was 4 and 1. Make no difference to me, truly. I just speak what I seen. And as I could not bear witness, I live in.
Well, I'm the source. I bore witness. It was one man against one man.
If you say so.
And I do.
See?
Now would you kindly answer my question?
Which one?
If it was you and I in the jungle chasing each other, hunting each other down, who would you want to witness it?
I don't foresee myself challenging you to a duel.
Edgar. It is you, me, the moon and the island. Just answer the question.
I have answered.
Fair enough, I suppose.
You say you wish to assist me. Is my understanding correct or incorrect?
That's correct. I've always wanted to help you, whether you saw it that way or not.
I did. I thought my actions showed it over the years.
Always.
In 5 days' time, I would like there to be a hearing with you present. I would like there to be Senor Herbasinho present. I would like there to be a representative of La Madre present. I would like to have the custodian of the castle present. And I wish to make certain proclamations before the duel. I spoke to Herbasinho. And I told him to expect something of the sort. You may call it a trial. For certain things will be determined. Can you do this for me?
Is this what you want to ask me for help with?
It's quite simple, don't you think?
It is. That's why I'm surprised you'd ask me to help with this and not something else.
You have already done more for me than you can imagine. The help you give me, not today, not yesterday, but on a very peculiar night, many years ago. Can you assure me that this can happen?
Perhaps. I haven't decided yet. Tell me, if you had no interest in who won that fight, why did you beg Hank?
Beg him what?
To pull out?
Why do you think?
Don't. Just
Because
answer
I
me.
knew, because I knew he would not. And beg is a strong word.
Yes, it is. So you don't care if Hank is dead or alive?
If he was alive, that would be very interesting. Would be incredibly interesting. It would be a piece of information that I would humor and make great use of. But what is Hank to me? What is he? What can he do for me? Why do I care if he live or die?
Makes no difference to me. I was simply curious as to why you would ask for him to pull out. Was it just to fuck with my plans? To say hello?
No, it was to forward my own plans.
Did you know that I supported him when you told him to back out?
What do you mean support? Do you mean you told him to do as Edgar recommended him?
No. I mean, I am the only one on this island that believed in him, just like I believed in you 2 years ago. I saw something in that shell of a man and pulled him up from the dirt. And I did care what happened and whether he lived or died. And I was quite surprised and perhaps even a little vexed to hear you were working against me in that matter.
Being vexed would be wasted energy. Completely wasted. I am flattered that my brief conversations with a man who was already dead caused you to worry. As I have said, he was a dead man already.
Yes, he was.
If he lived, I stood to gain. And if he died, I stood to gain more.
Interesting.
I lose no sleep over it. That is a fact.
Then let's move on.
I believe you still not certain if you're gonna assist me with this.
No, I'm not. Certain, that is. What do I get?
A devoted ally.
Devotion is too strong a word, I think.
Strong words for a strong person. You being the strong one, I mean.
Is this flattery or honesty, Edgar?
I don't know, you figure it out. I will say it is in your best interest. But to say any more might veil the presumption of a threat, which is not my intention. What I ask for is very simple. It is a simple court with certain persons present to have certain things communicated. It can easily be done. No problem. See? And done in such a way as not to be happening behind closed doors. Done so that many can bear witness.
A public trial is easy enough, Edgar. I will give you 3.
Three wishes.
3 wishes, that's right. 3 times of which you can call on me for aid. And if this is how you choose to use one, that's fine by me.
Can I count on this?
Yes.
Consider it done. This will be the first. Trial is a very crude word. Perhaps the softer term can be more appropriate. Hearing, I should say, is more accurate.
All right.
Anyway, in it, I will address some questions to certain parties of those present. I will also this time have certain persons too that will be attending, that I will be inviting as onlookers.
All right.
I would say likewise that I'm very impressed with your birdies, but I am happy that they are hungry and know how to take the bait. Watch out so when they bring you news, for them to be able to discern if it is bait in fact that you are hearing or the true essence. You have a direct line to the source. I pray you make use of it.
But the source may be spoiled, Edgar. I suppose that has yet to be seen. I will help you with this trial, whatever you want to call it.
Hearing.
Hearing. I am proud of you for your choice of words. They matter. They have power. I would like something from you in exchange for this.
What is that?
A taste.
And if I am to refuse,
Then you refuse.
I refuse in this current state of affairs.
And why is that?
Because there are certain things that I must be certain of first.
Like what? Lay out your terms, Edgar.
I cannot just yet.
Would it make a difference if I did it here, in front of you, and I didn't take it with me? You didn't have to wonder what I was doing with it.
Not yet.
Suit yourself.
Mind you, I did not say no.
You said not yet. I heard you.
See?
At this hearing, they're going to want to ask you some questions. You should be prepared to answer them.
Of course. I would be disappointed if the other side were mute.
They
Although
won't be.
I would not be surprised if they were.
They won't be. You will face an equal hearing on abandonment.
I will find it very comical. I would like them to hear talk of this abandonment. I would like them to explain themselves. But I will not say anything more. I would like to surprise you instead.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Come in good spirits. You will find it rather amusing. I believe that will be all for now, correct?
Almost. I have one more gift for you. Two years ago, on this very night, you defied the island. Do you remember?
Go on.
You broke her rules, and in the wreckage you became mine. You burned a bar to the ground, and now here you sit, asking to build a kingdom of your own. What surprised me the most about your return, Edgar, is that now you speak of unity, of brotherhood, of shared crowns and open doors. But I know you know that Guarma does not serve indecision. There will come a moment after this hearing where I will demand an answer from you. And when that moment comes, your words will be iron. Do you understand? You must choose. Do you rule alone, or do you share? Be warned, Edgar. If you share, you will not divide power. You are dividing yourself. The walls of of that castle will listen for 3 voices, not one. They will heed the strongest, ignore the weakest, and if you cannot speak in unison, they will close their ears to all 3 of you. The doors will open for one and refuse the other. That throne will fit no man fully. It will shift, restless, waiting for a king that does not exist. And the crown I offered you. Perhaps you think it will rest upon 3 heads in turn, passed like a torch between hands that will never clutch too tightly. Power does not pass so easily. A crown split is a crown shattered. You will be 3 men, but you must be one beast. A 3-headed thing, snarling, snapping at itself, bound by chain and will. You will sit at the same table, but you will not feast. You will watch each other's hands, waiting to see who reaches first. If one breaks, you will all break. If one bleeds, you will all taste the iron on your tongue. And me, I will no longer be yours. I will belong to them as much as I do to you. My favor will rest in 3 hands, 3 hearts, 3 ambitions. You will never know whose ear I'm speaking into and whose dreams I am walking through. If you choose to share, I will split myself as you split yourselves. And know this, even your name will not be your own. No songs will be sung of you alone, but of a beast with 3 heads, a force that no man could stand against, no kingdom could deny. 3 crowns, 3 hands upon the scepter, 3 voices speaking as one, a storm that will rule not by fear, nor by force, but by sheer, undeniable presence. You will be bound to each other, inseparable. So tell me, my little king, do you wish to stand alone, casting a long shadow, or will you share your power? When I ask you next, you must answer me. If you reply, Dominus, the crown will rest heavy upon your head, and yours alone to bear, and yours alone to break. If you say we 3, the weight will be shared. Your kingdom will be split, not in ruin, but in rule. 3 voices, 1 throne. 3 fates bound together, for better or worse. You will not have time to hesitate on this, Edgar. So choose carefully. Because once you step back into the fire, the heat does not lessen, it only spreads. I'll see you at the hearing. Bye, guys. Bro. Bruh. I need to hear that whole last part again. Okay, listen. Now I can tell you guys what my plan is. Now I can tell you what my plan is. Are you ready, my children? Clip that. Listen, listen. I just wanted to give... Listen. I adore... I wasn't expecting it either. But also, I adore Peppo so much. And I really just wanted to, like, you know, welcome him back. I'm really happy, you know, that he's here. I'm really happy that, you know, the gang is back. Tripas, you know, like, I'm very excited. And I just, like, the more I thought about it, the more I was like, how do I give Edgar this really, like, crazy decision to make, you know? Like, how do I give it weight? How do I give him something else to struggle with? You know, rather than just like, oh, wait, let's not fucking in-cap ourselves, assholes. Hold on. Here, I'm going to go stand over here. So the more I thought about it, the more I was like, how do I... Oh yeah, we're going to sit fucking here for a bit. Oh man, it'd be so cool if we could see him up there. I don't know if he's going to just wait so that I can leave or what. I feel badly. I don't want him to do that, but... I want to tell you guys my plan. Because I didn't tell anyone because I didn't want it to be spoiled. Okay? All right, so here's my plan. Here's what I thought. That's a hell of a thing to think about. What a bomb at the end. Well, so here's what I wanted to do. I was like, she said I won't be yours. All the stuff about the split. Well, that's it, right? Like, in my head, I was like, the coolest thing to do for Peppo and for Edgar, right? Is to kind of like fucking, you know, really present him with a challenge about the castle, because we know he wants the castle, right? You know, I wanted to give him an internal struggle, right? Where it's like, okay, you can choose to take the castle. I will help you get the castle back. I will help you do that. But you also came in here saying it was the three of you. So if you want to do that, then I will help all three of you and you will be equal. And I will belong to Delgado and I will belong to Sebas just as much as I belong to you. So you have to make a choice. And I'm just going to leave it there. I didn't want him to answer right now. I wanted it to sit there. And then I want to fucking do it at the council meeting. And then my plan is to be like, you get a council seat, but all three of you share the seat now. It doesn't just belong to Edgar, which I think would be fucking sick, you guys. Like, imagine Game of Thrones, but you've got one seat that's shared among three people. So I really, I genuinely don't know what he will choose, but either one is sick as fuck, right? If he chooses to share the power among the three of them, fucking awesome. If he chooses to keep it for himself, awesome. No one will know. Delilah will never say anything. So it's just like, you know, like fucking hell, man. And I felt so badly because he didn't say, he was so lovely to me, you guys. He didn't say a fucking word. He just let me monologue and keep going. And then eventually I was like, shut the fuck up, PB. Man. But basically me, PB, wanted to be like, Peppo, welcome back to WildRP. And I'm so happy to be role-playing with you again. And also, let me be your witch. I'll be your Bruja. You know? So that was crazy. The Cerberus reference was so fired. That's 100% what I'm going to call him, by the way. You know how, like, I called him Rugaru by himself because he's the wolf? Well, they'll be Cerberus, and I'll probably find, like, the French name for it. Yeah, but that's what I'll refer to them as. So we've got the shaman, the Bruja, the ambassador, the shepherd, and Cerberus. If that's what he chooses. I can't believe you called him a little king. That's Delilah though. She goes like little one and, you know, Sebre in French. I'd have to look up how to pronounce it. That was great. Man, guys, thank you so much for being here. Did he like it? Oh, did he have an okay oh, wait, can I tell you guys something insane? Oh my God, Omega, thank you so much. Oh, wait. I got to tell you guys something crazy. Okay? You don't pronounce the last E. Bless you, Hayes. Thank you. Oh my God. Zepha, thank you so much. So tell me, my little king. Yeah, man, I have been the biggest fucking Edgar stan on this fucking island. Delilah has always wanted him to win. He just went to black screen. What? Oh, no. Oh, wow. He didn't say anything. Not even to the chat. Oh, good. That means he's thinking about it, maybe? He ended? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, man. The black screen was for dramatic effect. Yeah, fuck yeah. Okay. Well, then I'm sorry I fucking ruined it by talking to you guys, but I'm like, I was so excited. But let me tell you something. You can't tell him this, though, okay? Let me tell you something. Come here. All right? If he let me drink his blood, I was going to do it right there in front of him. And then I was going to fucking RP having a weird witchy vision. And I was going to tell him all this crazy shit that I'm not going to say now, because there may come a time when he does let me drink his blood in front of him. And if he does, I'm going to go full fucking witch on his ass. And I'm going to... the shit that I had in my head where I was like, oh, man, like, I'm... You know, I will not spoil you guys. I will not spoil you. But one of the thoughts I had was like, I see towers of glass and steel that scrape the belly of heaven. And I was like... It's GTA. It's fucking skyscrapers, bro. And I was like, I'm like fucking in my kitchen getting a snack. And I was like, yo, I just gotta have this fucking crossover moment where I'm like, I have this fucking witch vision and I'm like, and this is what I see. You know, I just go full fucking weirdo, you know? But he was like, no. Because that's, and what's crazy about that is that has been super consistent. Edgar has always been like anti-blood magic, anti-witchy stuff, you know? So that was pretty cool. I also just like was making most of this up as I went along. I knew that I wanted to give him some sort of offer that was like, you know, I want you to choose, you keep the power to yourself or you're going to split it among the three of you. And some of that is because, like, A, I want to include Minute and fucking Graham. I love them. I would like to have more scenes with them as well. So it would be super cool to be able to be like, oh, you want to split it equally? Great. I'm now the Bruja to all three of you then. And let me talk to these guys and get to know them and see what they want and what they desire and stuff like that. So, you know, that was pretty cool. So I knew that I wanted to do that. But everything else, I was like, oh, Jesus, you know? Like, I had no fucking clue how that was going to go. But if she ingests his blood, they're even more connected. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. A polarizer. Yeah. 100%. He played it right. He made the right call, which was don't let the fucking bitch do it now. I also just like made up that I was like, oh my God, Dan, thank you so much for the raid. I'm so sorry. We just had a crazy RP scene and I'm just freaking out and I'm digesting it and I'm enjoying the hell out of it. So, thank you for the scene and the wonderful entertainment. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. Listen, I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of those guys, you know? And I know that I was on the opposite side last time, but I fight your friends. I was on the opposite side because I cared about them and I wanted to, you know? So I'm really hoping. We've been anticipating for this for so long. Yeah, I'm so glad that we just sat and had a conversation. Like, I didn't know what to expect, but that was so cool. And it was like, hey, how have you been? You know, for 2 years. It's been 2 years. And what do you want? And, you know, like what has changed? And man, I don't know. That was crazy. I also just like fucking made up I will help you 3 times. You get 3 wishes and that's it. I was expecting a question about the next of kin thing. It just didn't come up. It just didn't come up. And I don't know if Delilah would ask. I think Delilah understands what that means, you know? Because Delilah's weird in that she doesn't really use words too much. That's like the most I've spoken in a long time. I don't monologue like that ever on Delilah. So part of that was because I was nervous and Pebbo just didn't interrupt me and he just let me keep going, which I feel badly about. In like 20 minutes, I'm going to come down from this and be like, Jesus, bitch, why did you go so long? But I think it was okay. 3 wishes, 1 for each in the group. Yeah, because if he splits it, he's already used his. That's exactly right. That's what I was hoping for. Yeah. I just wanted to give Edgar a hard decision, man. You know? Like, I'll fucking help you. I will help you get this castle back and it'll be all yours, baby. But also, if you meant what you said when you walked into that room and you were like, no, it's not Edgar and his, crew. It's the 3 of us equally. Then it's got to be the 3 of you equally owning the castle too. Then my gift now gets split. And I just thought that was kind of cool. You know? So here's a fun fact, you guys. I don't know if he knew this, and I didn't say it. I mean, I wasn't explicit with it. But the reason we invited him to see us today is because today, February 22nd, is actually the 2-year anniversary from when he stepped foot on Guarma and blew up my bar. It was today. So, this has special meaning for Delilah this day. So, yeah. Oh, thank you. Renee, I appreciate that. Happy anniversary, sweetie. I know, basically that's what I was saying. Happy anniversary, little king. I will crown you if you want. I should bring my Japanese guitarist in Guarma. Yeah, he was fucking scary as hell, Ian. You should definitely do that. She did. She said, today you became mine. And then she said she was his. Yeah, for sure. And I don't know what that means. I feel like Delilah and Edgar belong to each other in a really weird way. Like a magical, witch doctor sort of way. I don't know if it's like obviously it's not romantic, but you know what I mean? Like there's just something there that is like a weird connection that extends beyond, the norm. So yeah, I think, she's always been like, all right, Edgar, I see the hunger in you. It's weird. It's kind of toxic. Yeah, but we love to ship it, don't we? It's karmic. Yeah, that's how to say it, Rue. That's better. Fates are bound. Yeah. Creepy island kind of way. Yeah. And he's just kind of like, Peppo and Graham and everyone they really spent a lot of time building, Delilah up as this creepy witch Bruja. And so I'm kind of like, yeah, I will yes and the shit out of that for sure. And I do have plans. So yeah. I'm excited to kind of give him something to think about and stress about and wonder. Like, tell me if I'm wrong, but Del seemed concerned about how Edgar felt about the duel. Yes. Well, because 2 things happened there, right? One was we heard that Edgar was trying to stop Hank from competing. And we know that Delilah claimed Hank as well. So Delilah was trying to find out in that moment if Edgar knew that. If Edgar knew that Delilah had chosen Hank as another warrior for the island and was either jealous or trying to stop that from happening or really didn't care, or maybe he was just like, hey, bitch, I'm going to fuck up your plans as a way to say hello. Like that's Delilah speak for, hey, I see you. I see what you're doing. And I'm just going to throw a wrench in your plans because I care. But yeah. So that was me trying to figure out a couple of things. And also, had he answered correctly, I would have told him what happened to Hank. I would have told him the truth. But he stood firm on the I don't give a shit what happened to Hank. And so I was like, okay, then let's move on. Hey, Vile, how are ya? How is my summer car? Sorry, Dan, I'm still like on fire. The tone reminds me of Dolores from Westworld. Oh, for my Delilah voice? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so excited right now. So like, you know, I've got a lot of energy in there. I like the tone and tempo of Delilah's voice. Thanks, Polarizer. I appreciate it. It's something it's honestly something I worry about and I struggle with sometimes because she's very quiet. B, she's slow to speak. Like I said, I came away from that scene like shaking a little bit because that's the most I've ever spoken on Delilah probably in one go, because people will usually say something and then, you know, and then she just goes, okay, you know, like she's just very, I'm going to watch and I'm curious. I want to see what you think of this and I'm going to look at you. I've only heard Delilah speak like 3 times. Yeah, like she'll just be like yes or no. And, you know, it is something I struggle with because she's a quiet character. So I try to emote a lot. And when I do speak, I don't know, man. It's hard to just get out of your own head sometimes when you're like, I'm a quiet character. And I don't want to be one of those fucking, you know, pricks who's just like, and I'm not saying that there's this kind of behavior on the server. I just mean in general, like, you know, I don't want to be a role player that is not giving, right? So it's like, I don't want to stand there like a fucking wall while everybody around me has to try to, we're in a voice RP situation. We rely on our voices to be able to role play. So, you know, like I don't want to be a dick and just like, you're talking to a fucking brick wall here. But, you know, she takes a lot of time to think. But yeah, but then, like you said, when she doesn't talk a lot and then she just fucking gets riled up and is on a fucking monologue, then it's pretty powerful. So that was pretty cool. I don't know what that means, mages, but yeah, even if you don't talk, your me's add so much to the scene. Oh, thanks, Anthony. I appreciate that. Listen, my main goal was to just fucking pamper Peppo in that, you know, that sounds weird, but I feel like he called Delilah the Bruja first. He gassed up my character in a way and made me feel like very loved in you know, like in a role play way, you know? He was like, I see you. He lifted my character up. He talked about her in the crossing. Like he just built her up to be this like, you know, crazy, scary witch. And without that role play, I you know, like she wouldn't be who she is. And I kind of just wanted to return that a little bit. You know, I'm doing a little bit of Delilah's weird gift giving of like, all right, bitch, come here on the anniversary of blowing up my bar and I'll give you a decision on whether or not you keep the power for yourself or you split it amongst the men. Oh, God. Anyway. He just ended his stream. I was going to raid him. I'm not going to keep going. I'm done for the night. How am I supposed to continue role-playing after that? You know? He's still going? Oh, perfect. Oh, he switched to GTA. Oh, perfect. We're going to go fucking raid him then. Okay, guys? Yes. He went on to Modern Edgar. Listen, though. Before we go over there, I am counting on you not to tell him about the blood thing, okay? I'm counting on you not to spoil that for him. Because the day he allows Delilah to drink his blood, I'm going to go full fucking witch on him, and I'm going to give him a prophecy that includes the GTA deliciousness. Mwah. It's going to be so good. Okay? All right, let's go over there. But those of you who are regulars here on the channel, we're going to watch our outro first because, yeah. And then we're going to raid over, okay? I enjoy the post-amazing RP high. Yeah, that was really, really good. What blood thing? Exactly. So, man. Love you. Fucking hell, dude. Now the question remains, will he make a deal with the devil or not? Okay, bye!